Okay, the fun continues. The next episode of Dragula. Okay, learning lessons. You see this guy? It's supposed to be a bubble flare. According to this kit. Now this kit, I'm going to have to tell you, is crap. For one thing, if it's a bubble flare, it's only got one side to deal with. Which from what I've seen online, there's two sides. So you smash it, and then you flip it over, and then you punch a cone in. Fortunately, I happen to have a different kit. So I have this, which 3/16 is damn close to 6 millimeters. And then there's this guy, and all it does is punch a cone. And it's got a broader place. So here's the thing. When I look at this guy, it's flattened. It's like it curls back on itself. And that's what would make it a bubble flare. And when I look at the drawing, I don't know if you can see that, my shadow's in the way. It should theoretically curl under itself, but it's not. And that's presenting an issue. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try it, but it's basically like a two-stage process. I smush this down with the cone, because that's what I got. The other kit won't fit on it. Well, maybe. This might be interesting. Hold on. For some reason, I couldn't remember being able to. So it's theoretically possible to push it down and do that. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm going to try that. Okay. This is the back side. Obviously, it's inset a little bit for the screws, so they'll fit flush. It's more about having enough meat to go into them, because these guys are, I don't know if you can see, pretty thin. And then when you, so I drilled in a little bit to try and make it thinner so that it'll fit. I think maybe I'll put a lip on this side. I don't know. Let me see if I can get that to hold and do it with vibration of some sort. At this point, I don't care. I'm just mounting because it's getting close and I want to push this project off a cliff. So I'm just gonna do it butt ugly. I drilled the holes, I made it longer. I'll try and clean it up so I can paint it. But I'm not cleaning, corners off or any of that crap. Okay, so I know I just coated this thing with isopropyl alcohol to clean it up. And I know it's glare, it's shiny in places and others not. But get it as clean as I can. As clean as I can. I should give this 10 to 15 minutes to dry. And then I know it's a funky looking shape, but it is what it is. It's got a grip on the underside gently, and on this side gently, and on the top firmly. And it works. It ain't pretty, but it works. And then I am going to paint that the same color as my manifold. Keep the blue theme in the center. And that's it. More later. Okay, these holes got to be filled up. And then I'm going to put this other piece on and put those holes on there and line it up and smooth it up. Anyway, okay, working some more on the car. One thing is making the bracket that fits my vacuum manifold onto the bracket for the intake manifold right there. I'm having to redo it because I didn't do it right and it didn't account for the ends of the bolts. Duh. Started putting the front back together. I did a test fit of the bumper and all that kind of stuff, and it clears it fine, no problem. The issue is this guy. Now I got this on there, and the top of this will fit on there. However, you got to cut out a section here for the intercooler piping and the whatever you call it, the V-band clamps on the intercooler piping. As you can see by this one, it bows out, and then you have this gap. So I'm gonna fix that, but right now we're gonna go to 24 hours of lemons and see what's going on there. See you later, bye.